directed by the Holy Spirit, whether you know it or not, you have already been enrolled in God's training program for kingdom leadership and kingdom rule. You may not feel it. You didn't sign an application. You didn't go online. But the minute you gave your life to Jesus, at that moment, God had chosen you because He looked past all of the other stuff, all the other people, all the other qualifications, and He looked directly at who you were and said, I have chosen you. Now come into my training program. Watch this. The Bible says in verse 6 that when Samuel sees the oldest son, he says, this got to be the guy. This got to be the guy. But God said to him, don't look at the outward appearance, because God judges the heart. Yes, the first thing you need to understand about this training for reigning program that you have been enrolled in is first and foremost that the program's aim, what God is after in this program, is a right heart. Wow. Amen. I need you to hear that. He does not care if you know every word to every praise song. That's right. He is not really interested in whether or not other folk think that you look like you holy. That's right. That's right. Now listen, if you got folks on your trail, I can teach you how to look holy. There's a whole certain way you don't just look like you're hungry all the time. When people ask you how you doing, you don't say fine. You say I'm blessed. It'll throw other folk off your track. Oh, she's so holy. Man, that brother got it together. Because it's that outward stuff. God says, I'm not concerned about the outward stuff. You can be toe up from the floor up. God says, what I'm after is I want to change and transform your heart. And I want to get your heart right. God had already said in 1 Samuel 13, verse 14, when He rejected Saul, in verse 14 of chapter 13, He had already said, I am seeking a man after my own heart. Do you realize there is nobody else in the Bible who is described as a man after God's own heart? Not Abraham, not Moses, not Noah, not Peter, not Paul. Only David is described as a man after God's own heart. That as soon as he was anointed by God, God said, I'm after taking what I see as a seed and turning it into that which can be trusted to reign and to rule. Listen, what God is after in your life, the reason why you're going through what you're going through is not to crush you. It's to make that seed of what He's put in you to grow into fruition. God is after shaving off all of the rough edges. He's trying to soften your heart. That's why for some of us, He had to break our hearts, because that was the only way to soften our hearts. He's not after you getting bitter. He's after you getting better. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm preaching to somebody right in here today that what God is after in your life, the reason why you're going through what you're going through, it's all about God shaping and changing and fixing and giving you a right heart. Because here's the truth. God is more interested in our character than in our comfort. I need you to understand that Romans 8 tells us that what God is after is conforming us to the image of Jesus Christ. He never said that He wanted you to be happy about it. All right, it's Mother's Day and we acting like mothers are everything. But I had one of them mothers who would tell you, you do it because I said so. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care if you're going to skip and do it or if you're going to cry and do it. Matter of fact, if you don't do it, I'm going to make sure you cry, but you still don't do it. I know it may be only my mama, but I need 2 or 3 people that you know that sometimes you have to sweep and rub your butt at the same time. God says, I'm after it. What I'm after is making you into the image of Jesus Christ, and sometimes you're going to hate it. I don't know who I'm talking to. Sometimes you're going to try to buck the system. Sometimes you're going to try to tap out. Anybody ever tried to tap out on Jesus? I'm done with this message. I know you can't tell truth in church, but I'll say it for you. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. God says what He's after is transforming us and conforming us until we look like Jesus Christ. And so there's some stuff He's got to sand off. Some stuff He's got to burn off. I don't know who I'm talking to. Some stuff He's got to make you go through everything that you hate and put up with people that you don't like and deal in a loveless marriage and put up with children that won't listen to you and children that leave home and act like